To the second day of the Yorkshire racism hearing, where former England captain Michael Vaughan is defending himself against allegations of using racist language towards several Yorkshire teammates in 2009. A warning: there is offensive terminology coming up and incidents that viewers may find distressing. Well, Vaughan, who captained England between 2003 and 2008 and spent 16 years as a Yorkshire player, is accused of using racist or discriminatory language on the outfield before this T20 match between Yorkshire and Nottinghamshire at Trent Bridge in June 2009. He allegedly made the remark, "There's too many of you lot, we need to have a word about that," or alternatively, "There's too many of you lot," towards four South Asian players in the team: Azim Rafiq, England internationals Adil Rashid and Ajmal Shahzad, and Pakistan international Rana Naveed-ul-Hussain, who was an overseas player at Yorkshire at the time. Vaughan denies the allegations. Our reporter, James Cole, is at the hearing in central London.
Michael Vaughan's lawyer, Christopher Stoner-Casey, has been outlining their defence. He says that they deny the charge, and he says that when Mr. Vaughan learnt of the allegation, he had no idea or belief it was against him. Indeed, he says Vaughan tried to contact Rafiq before Vaughan was in the public domain as being the person who'd said these words, and he argues why would Vaughan do that if he thought he'd said them. Now, he says given the passage of time, Mr. Vaughan can't recall what he said in that moment, in that huddle, but he knows that the words are unacceptable and he would not have used them. He also argues that the term "you lot" was used commonly at Yorkshire Cricket at the time. If so, how can Rafiq be sure they were used in that instance? Stoner also emphasises the fallibility of human memory. That's something that will form the basis of their defence. How can Rafiq be sure so long ago, this was back in 2009, that these were the words that were said? He emphasised that the burden of proof is on the ECB to make it more probable than improbable that those words were spoken. He also talked about the coverage, the Sky coverage of that moment that we have and we have played, where you can't hear those words being spoken. He says that draws more doubt on the incident. He questions as well why Adil Rashid hasn't spoken out sooner, and questions why Rana Naveed-ul-Hussain, who was also corroborating Rafiq's claims, is not here at the hearing. He says they will offer other witnesses who contradict what Rafiq is claiming and were also in that huddle and should have heard it if Vaughan had said it.